Hey, what's up? I forgot to reset Supas and stuff after Elden Ring. Hey, what's up? Oh, that's funny. There we go. Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey. Oh. Oh, there's my pen. I was like, what the hell? Good morning. Good morning. Drawing time. I hope your day's been well, Grocery. Thank you. Please for 2 months of membership. And Kieran, thank you so much for 23 months of membership. My fellow outclaw on the TL. Mindy Lee, thank you so much for, oh my gosh, 16 months of membership. Giga? Wait. That hasn't been your name the whole time. No way. Giga Lonnie Girlbringer? Thank you for 3 months of membership. I don't mind it. I love it, but like, man. What do you mean by that? I mean that I always see you on the TL. And we're both always talking about Claude. Or I'm reacting to your takes about Claude, and then whenever I post a thumbnail with Claude's smiling face, you always make a comment. You and another person. I don't know why, I can't remember their name, but they have a Claude PFP. But that doesn't really point them out, because there's a few of y'all with a Claude PFP, so you know. Quinn, thank you so much for 26 months. Oh, hey, that's the other person I was talking about. Wrong, hey. Thank you for 2 months of membership. That was one of the other persons I was talking about. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's great. Finboy Yowie 69, thank you so much for 1 month of membership. How well can you draw Yowie asking for a friend? I cannot draw men, so. Frankenfeed, thank you so much for 1 month of membership. Oh my gosh. Amore, thank you so much for 17 months of membership. I got my references up. Crazy Dio. Crazy Dio. Tori's on, thank you so much for the soup. Hope you relax and enjoy the whole process. I can't draw, so, you know. Just say you got an Outclaw alt account and be done with it. An alt account? What do you mean alt account? Is that Owl? Owl. Owl-san. Member arigatou gozaimasu. Bentakuru. Oh. Bentakuru. I don't know how to say archives in Japanese. I don't know how to say that. Demo, hontoni arigatou gozaimasu. Are we drawing pretty women? That's all I draw. It's literally all I draw. But right now, I'm just gonna kind of show you guys what I do. Not that I'm like a professional artist or anything. I'm actually the opposite of a professional artist. I'm not only an artist that doesn't draw art professionally, I'm an artist that doesn't even draw. I'm also not good. So it's like a double whammy. But yeah, like what is it? I pretty much just like draw like circles and shit to warm up. That's like always what I've known. Circles and boxes and shapes and stuff. You know. That's all I do. Circles and ovals and like I'm at like a weird angle on my desk because I don't know how to do anything else, you know. Archives is works. Oh, so could I just say like archives in like could I just say archives in like katakana? Like archives. Archive. I forgot V is B because there's no V sound in Japanese. That's a lot. Archive? Audrey, thank you so much for 14 months of membership. Nojichu, thank you so much for 18 months of membership. Nice circle. Currently writing thesis, so please yap a lot. I got you, Christina. Good luck on your thesis. I am just drawing circles right now. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know how to do in life, actually. Because they always say, every single art class that I took, they would always say, like, circles and basic shapes are like the key to life. If you know how to do basic shapes really easily, then drawing is just easy. Because that's all the world is made up of. Just like basic shapes. That's all they say. That's what they say every freaking time. That's all they say every time. Thanks again, Hero. Yeah. That was the first and last time that I'm calling you that, so I just want you to know, you know? Just that. So, like, you know, it's just, that's it. That's it. It's done. We're done, Gloss. So thank you for 7 months of membership. Right, thank you so much for 8 months of membership. Finally caught a stream. Yeah, I love art, so I'm excited for the stream. Yeah, I mean, I like art too. Just, you know, I don't draw, so. It's actually really interesting drawing like this, but it's really cool. So I didn't even get to tell you guys. So Zally was actually the one that helped me find out, like, what is it? Zally was actually the one that helped me figure this whole thing out. Basically, he told me about this feature called, it's like, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. It's like, it's something in accessibility on the iPad. But basically on the iPad, what I can do is, I can set up this thing so that, like, my app will not close. I can't accidentally, like, I can't accidentally close it or open it. I won't get any notifications. It basically, like, locks whatever my tablet is on to that app. So it's pretty cool. So I was like, wait, this is perfect. I can finally do what I want without, like, accidentally doxing myself, you know? It's pretty neat. So it's kind of cool like that. That would be so useful for rhythm games. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. From what I understand, that's what a lot of them used for, like, the I don't know what that game is called, but, like, you know the tournaments in NIJI where, like, they play those. They, like, encourage, like, the players to use that so that they don't accidentally, like, you know, close the app or, like, open up anything else. But yeah, the Project Sekai tournaments in NIJI, they use those a lot. Yeah. Pro Sekai. Willow, thank you so much for the super. This is so exciting, Kershi. So happy you're doing a drawing stream. I never thought it would happen in, like, a million years. Drawing along. Thanks for the motivation, King. I do what I can and I can what I do. I feel like if I do more of these, the occasional one will be public, but, like, most of them will be members only. So just word to the wise, you know. I don't actually, like, know what I'm doing. I pretty much only draw when I'm feeling like it, you know, and I rarely feel like it. So that's like my big issue. That's my big issue. I feel like what happens is that I go in with, like, a mindset like, oh yeah, I want to, you know, I want to draw this, and then it doesn't look the way that I want it, so then I just give up. That's pretty much me. I just really only draw when I feel like it. Because what happened is basically I was actually in school for this, and then my motivation was killed when I was taking, like, my little remedial courses in Ash. I really wanted to pursue art because I really liked art. I was really into it. It was always something that I would do in my spare time before entering Ash and, like, doing all that stuff. What is it? And then, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like this happens to a lot of artists when they enter into, like, an educational, like, situation around, like, any creative field or anything like that. what ends up happening is that they like go in with like a very specific mindset. They go in wanting to draw like the things that they want to draw. And then like, what is it? They struggle a bit. They struggle a bit because they're just like, I want to draw this. This is like the kind of art that I want to create. But then whenever you like are in an educational situation, and what is it? Anybody that has done like art in like an educational sense will know, what is it? Basically, you go there and they will pretty much force you to draw nothing. Like, you won't be able to draw anything that you want. If you go in liking anime and you want to draw cartoons and stuff, they will not have you drawing that. And to be fair, it makes sense because like the basis of drawing is like understanding life and being able to understand things like perspective and, you know, basic anatomy, because they always say you have to know the rules in order to break them. And that's true. Problem is that I think a lot of institutions don't like enforce that mindset, you know, and they don't allow enough freedom of expression. It's pretty much draw the assignment or that's it. So what ended up happening with me is that I was really excited to go to school for it and to learn about it like on like a higher level. And, you know, I'm pretty sure I just ended up like a lot of other artists where like you get kind of disillusioned, where you are like really excited to do and learn and just get better and improve. But then like you finally start doing it and your motivation is killed because you are unable to draw any of the things that you want. And then it's like, at first you're just like, okay, you get really excited because you're just like, oh man, I'm okay. I'll do my assignments. And then, but then when I'm not in school, I will draw, you know, the things that I want. I'll do my personal art. But then you do your assignments and then you realize that, hey, you're in school for art. However, you're not just taking art classes. You're taking math, you're taking history, you're taking science, you're taking all kinds of stuff. You have to take your GEs, your general education classes alongside the art classes. So then you find that when you're doing project after project and assignment after assignment, and you're taking other classes that have nothing to do with art, you find that once you're done with your art assignments and you finish all your work, you feel so drained that you don't want to draw. You're not interested in drawing. You don't want to get better. You're just like, you just kind of spend all your time doing like art assignments. You never actually can have time for yourself, because when you finally do have time for yourself, you're drained. So like, I think after so long of that happening to me, I just kind of gave up. I was just like, I'm never going to draw what I want. So I just quit. And after that, I kind of just cruised through the rest of my assignments, because like everything else was really easy. Like science, history, all those things came naturally to me because I had a really good memory. So like I didn't really have to spend much time studying. And if I had to study at all. So like rest of my classes were just stupid easy. And then art was the only thing that I like even really remotely cared about. But even that, like, I was just done for. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. It was to the point where I considered switching majors. I considered doing a lot of things, but my counsel at the time was like, you shouldn't switch. So, you know, it happens. I'm just like balling right now. Boop, 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 boop. Just straight lines and squares and boxes and circles and all kinds of stuff. Nope. How many semesters were in uni? Just 2. 2 per year. Sucks you weren't able to draw what you want. Hopefully you'll be able to draw what I want. Spheres. Fucking punter. What are your most commonly used brushes? Brushes? I just used this one from the Asuka set. It's just the digital soft pencil. That's literally the only thing I use. I don't use anything else. I'm gonna be so honest with you. That's literally it. This is one that I bought. I bought like this. I bought a few brush sets because I've taken a couple of art classes online. Like I took what is it? Gabby, I forget her name. But there's like Ergo Josh. I took his. I took Gabby's classes on Skillshare. I bought Asuka's set. I can't remember what it was. And then I took Zero's class on that one art site. I can't remember what it was, but it like specifically was designed for like teaching art and whatnot. So, but then I ended up just kind of falling for Asuka's set. Now it's really all I use. I don't really, I keep it real simple. I don't really care too much. The other thing is that I don't do too much coloring or like blending because I just don't care. It's just not anything that I'm interested in. I just really like drawing lines. That's kind of it. Just wanted to ask if I'm allowed to draw you as a dragon. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of chilling. I'm draw me as whatever you want. I'm like I'm not a furry or a scaly, but like I'm not against it. Do whatever you want. You know? I feel like drawing me as a dragon is not the weirdest thing in the world. Now, if you were like, could I draw you as a pregnant furry? I'd be like, yeah, keep that out of my official tags, or I will ban you from my chat, and also ban you from, like, every corner that I am on in the internet. Give me all of your accounts so that I can remove you from everything, you know? And then I'd also find your YouTube account so that I could prevent you from, you know, membershiping to me. I just ban you from everything. I ban you from every walk of life. Tiffany, thank you so much for the super, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much for the super, too. Struggle a lot with imposter syndrome when I first started drawing my program. Doing art as a hobby versus doing it in school is a hard life to manage. I think that's the biggest thing. The other thing, too, is that I think when you're surrounded by a bunch of other talented students, that it feels like that they are, like, really acclimating better to this system that you are not familiar with. It feels like they're acclimating a lot better than you. And it really just kills any desire that you have to, like, do anything, you know? Drawing lines, architecture? Nah. You just draw lines to get better at drawing lines. Because a lot of what people do is they do like stuff like this whenever they draw, you know, like they try to do the circle, and then what is it? They just like they start drawing a face, and then it's like a lot of like a lot of that. You know, like it's like, and then they really get really close on the eyes, and then they, you know, do something like this, and then like something like that. They have the nose, and then like it's a lot of like chicken scratch. So the reason why you draw basic shapes and lines like this, you know, you draw like lines, and then you like play around with curves. Like you try to be intentional with it. The other thing that I want to note that I'm doing is that I'm not drawing like I'm not hunched over. I'm not shrimped right now. I feel like a lot of artists shrimp really hard, and that's fine when you're doing tiny details, but a lot of artists, especially when they're first starting, they shrimp a lot, you know? So right now, the way that my hand looks when I'm drawing is it's kind of like, what is it? Let me see. It's kind of like if you do that, and then you, LOL, you know, why don't I just use the like actual straight line feature in Procreate? That would be really helpful. So like I'm actually drawing it like my thumb is like right here, and then I have like my index finger is here. This is my index finger right there, and then I have like my thumb like right here, and then I have another finger like here. So like it's kind of weird to explain it. Those are all my fingers right there. I'm like trying to freehand my hand. You know, but it's kind of like that. I don't know how to like describe it. There's like that, but like I feel like that's the way that I do it, or that's the way that I do it sometimes, but I also do it like this. And this is the way you're technically supposed to draw it. You're supposed to hold your pencil. At least I believe that that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the way it's like my fingers like this. This is my middle finger right there that I'm drawing right now. That's my middle finger. And then my index finger is like right here. looks like. My thumb is right here. I can't use my brain. It's my thumb. And my other fingers are like right below here. Yeah, I hold from the top. So my index finger is actually pressing against like the tip of the pencil, basically. Like this is the tip of the pencil right here. This is my index finger. So I just do that. And then I try to use my full arm so that I can do like full confident strokes. That's pretty much like the whole concept behind it. And then you're supposed to like practice drawing like that. So that's why you draw straight lines like that. It's to make you like engage your whole arm so that, for one thing, you do things like avoid carpal tunnel, tendonitis, anything like that, you know, cubital tunnel. You avoid all that, but you also become more confident in your lines. At least that's how I was taught, you know. So it makes it so that it makes drawing things like hair really easy. The problem is that I know how to stroke hair. So like if I were to like, you know, like do something like, I'd feel like I draw this hairstyle a lot, you know, but like it's real basic. I don't have a face like to overlap anything, but like hair is supposed to be drawn in like chunks, you know? So you think about like that, kind of just supposed to ball out and go with the flow. It's like, but the problem is that it's not my lack of confidence or a lack of stroke, confidence that makes it difficult to draw hair. What makes it difficult to draw hair is because I don't fucking understand hair. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I have no idea how, I have no idea how to picture in my brain how hair rests on the head. It makes no sense to me. So like if my, like it's really funny when I like post my sketch on like Twitter and then you guys are like, oh man, your hair is so good. How do you draw hair? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I have no fucking idea, dude. Huh. That membership message was retracted, but thank you. Also, Haley, thank you for 1 month of membership. Ever try a doll model? Yes, I've tried a doll model. I've tried the Loomis method. I've tried every head method you can think of. None of it makes any fucking sense. I've drawn from still figures in real life. I've drawn from images. I've done all kinds of practice you can think of. I do not understand hair. I followed every tutorial from like every artist you can possibly think of. I don't understand hair. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So if people say like, "Oh man, your hair looks so the way you draw hair, it looks so good," I'm like, "Thanks." It's like, how did you do that? I have no idea. Honestly, maybe it's because of the type of hair that I have. Because like the hair that you see right now on screen, that's more close to like the kind of hair that I actually have. And I feel like whenever I wake up, it is a 50-50 whether or not my hair is gonna look good. I'll wake up and people are just like, "Wow, your hair looks fantastic today." Like, you know, like, what did you do? It's just like, I have no fucking idea. No fucking idea, bro. Absolutely no idea. So like low key, you know, genuinely have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna draw a woman. By the way, at some point at around 6:50, I'm gonna have to stop. Not end stream. I'm gonna just stop for like 10 minutes. I'm going to a oh yeah, I'm gonna be in somebody's birthday stream for like just a few minutes. Just for a bit. I think it's like a Totsu thing. Yeah. Crazy Dio. Super crazy. Metsa crazy. I should turn off my Discord so you guys don't hear. Where's the woman you were gonna draw? What do you mean, where's the woman I was gonna draw? You think I'm oh, did you think I was gonna show you guys my references? Like on my tablet? I thought you were gonna freeball it. Freeball it? You think I can draw a face from memory? You said you were gonna draw a woman. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a woman. Can I describe the woman to you? No. Nope. Draw the beautiful girl, goat. What kind of woman? Do you have an idea? Nope. 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 Oh, pretty please draw Yuri. I can only draw one woman at a time. And I can only draw faces. So, you're asking quite a bit. Is the woman in the room with us? No. She doesn't exist. Long distance Yuri is actually insane. Really light with my lines. I basically just pull up references of like an art piece that I like, and then I'm like, you know, I want to try and freehand that face. And then I just do that. Show us how you draw eyes. I mean, I'll draw eyes. I was actually planning on drawing this girl without any eyes, so I appreciate you for asking that. Is the woman me? No, I don't draw men. Did you mention what program you use? No, I use Procreate. Honestly, don't know how to draw. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. I just know that this is like one method, and then you kind of like, you do some weird shit, you know, with the ears. I genuinely never have any idea what's going on. I'm being so real. My style is inconsistent. Nothing is consistent. So I never know what's going on. So like, if you're gonna ask me like certain questions like about my process or like why I make certain decisions, I just want you to know the answer is 100% every time. I don't know. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. Like I have taken so many like courses at this point. I have so many different ways to do different things. I just really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I really have no idea. I literally just... I just ball. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, like, it just works sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't, though. I just do it. Oftentimes my biggest issue is like getting like the spacing for the cheeks right, because like perspective changes like what the face is supposed to look like from certain angles. It affects like how much space it is, but also like you have to be aware of like, you know, what thing, like who you're drawing and like what are their what do they have going on, you know, like body wise. And this is where I get to chicken scratching because I have no idea what the fuck to do. It's so difficult. So difficult. This is actually my first time drawing since what is it? Since the sketch that I showed you guys. So, if that's any consolation. I'm just gonna do this, dude. I have no idea what's going on. Glad your creative juices are flowing. My creative juices never flow, actually. But thank you. And then the other thing you think about is like, what is it? This is the... What is this called again? There's like something that, like, I can't remember all the names. There's like that go down from the ears. I forget what they're called. But like basically basic anatomy lesson. From the ears, wherever you like have placed them, there's supposed to be a line that goes down, and then that leads all the way down from the neck, or all the way down from here towards the neck, and then what is it? This is where the pit of the neck, wherever these two lines meet from the ears down through the neck, and then at the end, that's where the pit of the neck is, or the suprasternal notch is the scientific name. That's just how I remember where shit is. What's funny is that because it's anime, it's like, does that even matter? You know, half the time it doesn't, because like the neck don't even be the right size anyways. The neck is skinny as shit. He can draw? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. She's looking from above, so like, I feel like this neck is too short. Yeah, and then I get to chicken scratching, and then it's like, yeah. Doot, doot, doot. And then like, what is it? I can shrink this a bit so that I can help me understand. No, this is above, so like suprasternal notch is too low. Too low. More like up here. That's gonna meet with the shoulder. Meet with the shoulder there. And then this is the sternum here. Oh. Eventually, I'm going to get dragged into a call, so be ready. You ask me how long I want my tail, just do whatever you want. Yeah, drawing stream. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you so much for the super. Now I get to have a drawing buddy. Gamba. I will do my best. Hi, Freddy Fatballs. Thank you so much for the super. Gamba King. I got to get to uni and also draw. Looking forward to wherever the stream will go once the VOD is up. Ha ha ha. I'm going to ball out. And then this is where I stop because I don't want to draw boobies on stream. This is where I stop on the... That's that. Yeah, that's where that cutoff is happening. So then we're just gonna draw from there. I just wanted to have a good base for everything. I think the neck is too thick. I have no idea what even is going on. Do you flip your canvas often when you draw? That was a no, by the way, in case you were like, in case that wasn't like clear. I don't do this shit professionally, dog. What am I flipping my canvas for? You're supposed to, but like, you know, why would I do that? I don't know what's going on half the time. I'm gonna get dragged eventually, and then I'm gonna have to stop talking. Shit. I'm gonna get dragged soon. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of nervous. Why are artists supposed to flip their canvas? It's because it helps with symmetry and keeping everything looking like together. You want to constantly flip your... I don't even know how to flip my canvas on Procreate, actually, so it's kind of funny. But, like, I just don't. I already don't enjoy drawing as it is, so, like, you know, I feel like having to flip my canvas is just going to make me hate it even more. And then I'll draw even less. I have no interest in pursuing art, like, to any degree higher level than what I'm at. Like, no matter how good I quote-unquote get, I'm never going to take commissions. I'm never going to do anything like that. Man, I gotta do the hair. I think I'm just gonna end stream, honestly. I don't really want to do the hair. Don't really want to draw the hair. Don't really like hair. No, she can be bald. We don't mind it. No, she can't. They cannot be bald. Why not? Because I don't want to draw them. Why? Give us bald? No. Huh. I just don't understand it. The hair just makes no sense to me. Just don't, like, if it ends up looking good, it's like, yeah, thanks. It's not anything on my part. I didn't do anything. I did nothing. I think I'm gonna get dragged soon. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get dragged soon. I was wrong. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, I think I know who I want to draw now. I know what woman I would like to draw. What the fuck? Thank you. It's funky. Huh. Is it Wilson? Yes. Hmm. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think the neck was too skinny after all. I changed my mind. I think they're behind on the like the people in line, because like I should have gone already. I think they're a little bit behind, running a bit behind schedule. Oh, my bad. Did I not tell you guys who I was going to draw? Or who I wanted to draw, rather? I'm going to keep it that way. Oh, wait. That's wrong. Yippee! It's way more fun this way. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of funny. I would tell you guys some funny stories from art class, but I don't really have any funny stories. I don't really remember much of what happened when I was being educated. I don't really have much of a memory. I think it's because I didn't quite enjoy my time when I was being educated. Like, I don't have much of memory. I should really meet some of my friends from back then, because, like, I feel like they have a better memory of it than I do. I explicitly am drawing this character because I don't feel like drawing ears. Is that valid? It's not that they don't have ears, it's that their hair kind of blocks them. Yeah, honestly, why am I even surprised? I don't know why I expected like things to be on schedule. not like you know, Lucy or anybody FSP. I feel like that just happens with Totsus. It's always impossible to stay within the time frame that you're allotted. It's always like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, you always end up like 5 or 6 people behind schedule because like somebody talks over, or like you end up having a really poignant conversation with someone, and it would be a shame to cut it off. Have you wondered why I don't do why I have never done a Totsu? You wondered? That's the reason why. This girl got a big ass head. She's got a lot of fucking hair, dude. What's crazy is that by doing this, I've given myself another dilemma. I have no idea how to draw bandanas. You thought Jane Doe? No. I don't want to tell you guys what I'm intending on drawing, because if I do that, it's gonna piss me off more when I won't be able to do it. Sheesh. I really like this character, though. She's like one of my favorite characters in fiction. I know what you're gonna immediately be thinking. C2 from Gravity Rush? No. I'm planning on drawing over this layer, so that's why I'm like fine with leaving it messy, but also because I can't draw, so that's like the biggest thing. Lee, thank you so much for 1 month of membership. Tago, thank you so much for 4 months of membership. My teacher said to draw inspiration, so I drew you. You drew me. Oh my goodness, for inspiration. This perspective is so interesting because I have no idea like where the bandana should fall. So it's kind of like I'm just kind of bawling. Yeah, I just don't, I can't like fathom. so interesting. Daphne vibes are heavy? Like, who I'm drawing? Is it Sakura when she had long hair in Naruto? I would never draw Sakura. I just, if that helps. Also, I don't know who Daphne is. Yeah, so if that also it helps answer your question of who it is. You know, what if I just did like that, then did that? Okay, so from this distance, it should stop about right here. So the hair, I've been drawing it way too big. Should stop around like right there. That's the top point. I do have a reference, by the way. Yeah, that's about right. The reference I'm looking at is an art by the artist named Bluefield. They do a lot of art of the Hololive girls, and I absolutely adore their art. And it's kind of funny, I say they do a lot of art of the Hololive girls. I think their entire library might be Hololive girls. I'm not drawing a Hololive girl, if that's just, I'm just using it as a reference. Yeah, if you guys are hilarious if you think I would ever draw a Hololive girl. Not because I don't like the Hololive girls. I actually really like them. But that is not the kind of smoke that I want on my TL or on my YouTube or like anywhere. I do not want the smoke. Do not indeed. I'm not prepared for the smoke. I'm not asking for it. Just letting you know that's whose style I like. That's one artist whose style I really enjoy. Some of my favorites actually are Shunsuke Saito, the artist for Gravity Rush and creator Gravity Rush. What is it? Navigavi. Big Akira Toriyama fan as well. I also like Bluefield, who's more like, I guess, I don't want to say indie. I don't. That doesn't make much sense. Like, I guess, you know, they're not like they're not attached to any like official like products or IPs. I guess if that makes sense. I have no idea what's going on, bro. This hair is completely derailing the entire sketch. It's actually kind of funny. Try watching Blue Period. It's an anime about art. That show would make me sad. I just know that it would. It's all because I don't understand hair. I just don't get it. I don't get it, dude. No matter who I've learned from, no matter what class I take, hair just confuses the fuck out of me. Like the ever-living fuck out of me. I'm forever confused about hair. I have no idea if this even makes sense. We need more bald characters? No, we don't. I don't want to draw bald characters. That's the thing. That's the thing. Me not being able to draw hair, the answer to that is not to draw bald characters. I don't want to draw bald characters. I don't want them to be bald. Nothing against bald people. I don't want my girls bald. It's really just that simple. I don't want to draw them bald. Normalize being bald. It is normalized. I'm still stuck on that he doesn't know who Daphne is. I know who Daphne from Scooby-Doo is. The point I was trying to make is that I'm not drawing her. I grew up with Scooby-Doo. Why would I not know who Daphne is? And why'd you say, who's Daphne? I was trying to make a point on the fact that I'm not drawing her. This is so crazy. Thank God he knows Scooby-Doo like it's not one of the most popular IPs in American history. So you tried to pull a Mariah Carey? I don't know her. I don't know. I don't think I tried. It sounds like I did because everybody thought that I didn't know her. Huh. I may give up on this character. I don't understand how to draw their hair. Sorry that we take what you say at face value. Anyways, you're doing pretty good so far. Hope you're having fun. I'm not. But thank you. Or she's getting mad, lol. No, I'm not. Don't say that again. I will ban you. I'm gonna get dragged eventually. I just don't know when. I want to understand this character. I want to understand how to draw this character. I feel like I've got the general gist. No, yeah, that's not incorrect. Like if I had it like this, there's like at least like an extra like portion to like the back of her head, you know. It's like this. And like there's at least like a back part like right here that's like there. But like I don't think it's that. I don't think that's what's completely throwing me off. I just simply lack a fundamental understanding of like how hair falls on the head. Hearing you sound so deadpan and enthusiastic about drawing is making me laugh because I can barely hold back my excitement of watching you draw. That's so crazy. I feel nothing about art. I don't feel anything about art or my art. Sometimes I just get the urge to draw and then I just do it. And then sometimes it looks semi-decent and sometimes, I shouldn't say sometimes, most of the time it doesn't. Please don't feel sorry for me. I'm not saying that like a, oh man, Crochet, you'll love art one day. No, I won't. I'm not saying that like as like a oh man, you know, like oh, gosh, I have this negative feelings. I have so much trauma surrounding art. I don't. I really don't, guys. I am vibing. You know, maybe I should get like angle girl wearing a bandana. Let me see. I think I'm getting pulled in soon. Hey. You're... Honestly, today's a beautiful day. I am vibing. I'm on cloud 9 and now I get to talk to you. So like, you know? Huh. I mean, what is it? I got some great news the other day. I got some great news today. Honestly, life is just Pog. Life is just Pog. I'm actually winning. And speaking of winning, happy birthday. Thank you. Hey. What? So when are we gonna play Ravens Watch again? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm so back. We're so back. We're so back. Yeah, no, I want to get a Nightmare 4-man clear. It's so important. Yeah, well, I mean, there's new quests. They added a bunch of new stuff. But you know, we could do Raven's Watch. We could do other stuff. I haven't done anything with you in a while. So like, you know. Oh wait, we're about to do something. Now I think about it. Yeah, Amogus. Oh my gosh, Amogus. Yippee! You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I hope that we're both imposters at one point. I'm glad. You should be glad. You were born. You were born. How old are you? You're 2? Oh my god, you're 2. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, I think we're the same age. No way. I'm only just a bit older than you. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I'll protect you as much as I need to, okay? All right. You trust me that much? What? That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. What? Oh my gosh. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so we have to play other stuff so that I can further encompass that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have to come up with some stuff. I'm going to make a list right now actually. I'm into stuff that you play too. I get really addicted to the stuff that you've probably never heard of in your life. I don't know why I fell in love with Raven's Watch so hard. I really don't know. It is. I think I have like 600 hours in it now. I'm actually disgusting. I'm a no life. You know, I try. That's why I was so happy when you liked it. It made me so happy. We can also just force people to play, like when the game goes on sale. Hopefully, and then I'll get it for people, and then they'll be guilt tripped into playing. Easy. It's perfect. It's perfect. But I do want to say, since it is your birthday, I hope you know that I admire you a lot. You are a really, really cool dude, and you're hella talented. I really, really, really like your singing voice. I hope you know that I've listened to quite a few of your covers. What is it? And like the duo ones that you've done. I really, really like your voice. Like I feel like every time I hear it, I'm like surprised. You have an amazing singing voice. You are super talented. You deserve the position that you're in, and then some. I really hope you know that. We can't just talk about Raven's Watch the entire call, dude. I have to glaze you a bit. Like, come on. What? Really? Hmm. Man, you make me wanna you make me wanna not you make me wanna sing. You make me wanna sing. You make me wanna practice more. My heart. Okay, wait. That means we have to sing together. Now that you said that, you've invited the demon in. You've opened the door. Yeah, I don't give myself the chance to sing because I don't like singing. So I think yeah, I'll do it with friends. I'll do it with, like, you know, people I love. But like we have to figure out something to sing. Yeah. Yeah, karaoke off collab, or even just, yeah, we could just tell people that we sang, and then they'll be like, what? You're gonna stream that? Like, and then we'll be like, no, you know. Perfect. Okay, so we have to find more games, play Raven's Watch, and then also sing. Okay. I like this. Yeah, we gotta get like lunch or dinner. Perfect. I'm with that. Let's get it. Thank you for having me on. I'm so happy. Happy birthday. Of course. What do you mean? You asked for 10 minutes. I could give you 10 minutes. I could spare 10 minutes for such a cool guy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being my friend. Me? What? Are you taller than me, or am I taller than you? I'm 182. Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess you'd have to, like, bend down a bit, but you could look up to me. Of course. Thank you for having me. Happy birthday. Love you, dude. All right. Bye-bye. All right. I did my shit. I'm balling. So duet when? Don't worry about all that. Okay, I finally got an angle. I think this should be further out, like here. And then this is like the bandana angle, something like that. Something like that. I think that might be too much volume, but liquefy. That's what liquefy is for. Is she from Naruto? No. Nope. 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 Is she from Soul Eater or Shaman King? I don't know a single character from either of those shows, so no. You've never watched Soul Eater? I've watched Soul Eater. I just have no recollection of any character from that show. I think I remember the one guy that has pistols. That's it. And then there's the short blonde girl who's the MC. I don't remember a single other person though. Soul Eater is good. Yeah, I've heard good things. And when I say I've watched Soul Eater, I don't mean like I've watched the show, because I definitely haven't. That would be a lie if I said that. But like, what is it? I don't know, I just fixed that. Like I just know of it. I watched like one episode. Like as in I've watched it. You know what I mean? Like I have, like my eyeballs have made eye contact with an episode. I'm still liked. Use a stabilizer? No, I don't know what that is. I just want you to know, if you have any like typical questions that you might ask like a normal artist, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Absolutely no idea what anything you just said is. A stabilizer? What is that? What is a stabilizer? What even is that? Yippee! Actually, mad respect for not using one. I don't know. What does it do? Maybe I do use it. I just don't know. Your line's more stable, straight per se. I don't know. Why don't we look together? Nope. I don't use one. I do not indeed. Goated? I mean, I don't know. I'm just a guy. Like I said, I was just taught to, what is it? Practice like line confidence, stroke confidence. That's why I've got mad stroke game. My stroke game is like crazy. Crazy. Oh, I forgot. She has a whole ass like thing on her neck too. Oh man, I forgot. I forgot. She has like something like this down here. Something like this. I imagine it like kind of sits over her thing over here and then just falls to her chest. Turtleneck? Turtleneck I don't think is quite right. I don't think that's quite correct. Also, August, thank you so much for 22 months of membership. Femboy Yaoi, thank you so much for Suba. I know this one. That's Goku. That's Goku! Chajis, thank you so much for the Suba. You can put it on your fridge. Wait, maybe is this wouldn't be right. It would be like you can still kind of see her neck through it. This is the other thing that I never get right, is eyes. I never know where to place them. You can flip your image to compare. I don't know how to flip on Procreate. I don't know how to flip. Flip, invert. Ah, that is not right. Flip, merge down, combine, fill, clear, tool. Tool? Tool, canvas, then flip. It's under tool. Guys, I don't see that. Ah. I guess that's right. I have no idea. I was gonna guess Orihime, but I don't know now. Nah, I wouldn't draw a Bleach character. Nothing against Bleach. I actually really like Bleach, but... I can very confidently cut this off. Mirko? I don't know who that is. Oh, MHA? Oh, yeah, no, it's not her. hair is like so straight in my drawing, but it's like so much more wavy in like the official art. Raven? Raven from who? You're talking about Teen Titans? From Gravity Rush? Ha, you're close actually. You're the closest you're the closest. Did someone say cat before? If you did, I'm so sorry. I did not see it. Seems like her hair goes pretty low. Oh. Interesting. So interesting. Yeah, the bandana like separates her hair into an interesting shape. So fun. Yoruichi? How did you fall off so quick? What happened? We just established who it was. That's Jotaro? I would never draw a JoJo's character. I'm not coloring this, so it doesn't matter to me. Not coloring it. Yeah, I don't know why Shinsuke draws her with, like, an insanely massive head. Like, her head is fucking massive in, like, all of her official art. I'm like, okay, girl. Who am I drawing? Wrong answers only. The lion does not concern himself with coloring. I don't know. Bing, boom, boom, boom. I have no idea what is going on. That's what's the problem here. She looks like Kat from Gravity Rush. Pog. My work here is done. Yeah, she got a dummy thick head. I'm like, okay, Saito-sama. Okay, Saito-sama. I will also draw my women with massive heads. I really like how what is it? He draws his hair though, because like I feel like it's really easy to draw. Like he just kind of draws his hair like tentacles. It's really cool. And then I'm just gonna like do some shit like this, just to make the hair look a little bit more messy, I guess natural, if you will, quote unquote. Even though her hair usually sits pretty straight, like, you know, like, I don't know. It's kind of like the way that looks. I have no idea. Yippee! Yippee! She's blushing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I always love his work because like it's just like this like really gorgeous like painterly style, but it's still like anime. But it looks so like good and professional and like nice. I just love it. I really, it's a shame because the way that Gravity Rush 2 ended, it's like we technically can't get like a Gravity Rush 3. I don't think we'll get one. It's kind of sad. I really wish there was like more. I really wish that we could get more Gravity Rush. It'd be really cool. But at the same time, it's a series that technically ended, which is good, you know? At least it's not like one of those situations where we'll just never get another game. I think that's one thing that's like, that's the one upside. It's the one upside. You can't complain about that. Like if your game got an ending, if your game technically has a conclusion, like if your series has a conclusion, can you really be sad? Can you really be mad? Like I'm still gonna be. I'm sure that there are people that have like love franchises that will never finish, and they're just like, oh my gosh, look at you, my steak is too juicy, my lobster's too buttery, you know, like, and I get that, but I'm still gonna be sad that we're never gonna get another game. I can still be sad about that. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Don't like the way that looks at all. I have no idea what the fuck's going on, dude. And there's like a bunch of like shit going on with her like fucking bandana or something. I don't know. There's just a bunch of like mess happening up here. I have no idea what's happening up here. I'm not gonna try and mimic it perfectly. I'm just gonna do some stuff. I drew a girl. That's all I did. All right. I have a collab in about 15 minutes, so thanks for watching. Perhaps I'll do this more often, but in members. You guys can see me be angry while I draw. What? I mean, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Should I? Wonderful cat. Also, never let perfectionism and scarcity hijack your creativity. Not just drawing, eh? Always have fun. Thank you, Bubble. I appreciate it. Thank you for the soup. Thank you so much. Amana, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Hey King, my birthday's coming up pretty soon. And I think you and I both know what I want. Hint, it's shaped like a pyramid and it has the cure. By the way, nice doodle. Thank you, Misty. Thank you so much. Yeah, you actually, this is like the perfect definition of a doodle. It's a doodle. I went in it with no expectations and came out of it with a work. Wimstar, thank you so much for it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the remember and for being an archive member. But happy soon coming up for your birthday. It's shaped like a pyramid and has the cure. The cure? I don't think I know what that means. I don't think I know what that means. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Top by, thank you so much for 26 much members, and thank you so much for the thumbnail. Oh my gosh. You maybe want to draw more too. I'm so glad because I really liked your art, like back towards when I first debuted. I feel like you were drawing a lot, and I really liked your style. So I'm glad that you're drawing more. I hope you do decide to make a return as well, and I hope that this stream can help you. Any of you that are like, I want to draw or I want to get back into it, you know, do it. Hinakek, thanks for 16 months membership. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a waiting room really quick. Can I make a waiting room right now? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Is that allowed? I'm gonna make one right now and then raid into it. Holy yeah, go for it. Go for it, buddy. I'm playing Forsaken Frontiers with Uki, Roy, and Vane. I know nothing about this game, but I've heard that it's kind of like Lethal Company. Garnet, thank you so much for the super. She looks so pretty, and you really inspired me a lot. I've been thinking about taking another online class this year. You know, I may do the same. You know, it'd be really cool. What if I like? what if I like? what if I joined a? What if I like took an art class online? And then like told the tutor like, hey, I'm a streamer. Can I like bring you on stream with me? That sounds really silly, you know? There's gonna be teaching me stuff. Like, hey, how willing would you be to come on to stream? All right, with Cookie at Roy Kiato. And at okay, and that's starting at 8 p.m. Okay, waiting room is up. Guys, I'm gonna raid Vantacrow Bringer. I'm gonna raid Vantacrow Bringer, okay? I'm gonna raid Vanta. Gonna raid Vanta. Sorry about that. Tori, thank you so much for the super. I'm glad you liked my cubes and circles at the beginning. Thank you so much. I know how you feel about him. I know, okay? I know. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'll do my best. Thank you so much, though, for watching this. Sketch streams will probably be on members going forward, but thank you so much for supporting. He's a freak? What? He's not that bad. Look, I'm doing my best, okay? All right. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget, you're cool. See you in about 5 minutes.